Welcome back, folks, to the Lighthead online video show. Keep it easy, brother, with KEYSTONETECH.com. That's right. Light made easy, Greg.
You say it so effortlessly now that it's an easy website. Check it out. They've got everything you need. Keystone Tech.
Yeah, that's right. So, Greg, I got a new paradigm shift for you. That word's thrown around a lot, paradigm shift.
Okay.
People say that, right? They say, it's good. Sure. We need to have a paradigm shift. It's like, yeah, that's really rare, actually.
You're shifting the paradigm on what? Lighting?
Yeah, so here's the paradigm shift. This is going to be an actual paradigm shift. So, like management consultants talk, you need to shift the paradigm. They don't have no idea what they're talking about. Like paradigm shifts are very rare, but here's one for you.
Sure.
The lighting industry is going to supply darkness to people. People are going to pay for darkness instead of light.
So the opposite of what we're selling. Well, to some degree. I mean, we still have to sell. You have to sell the light to have darkness. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. Yeah. Well, they're going to pay for access to darkness, not access to light. Put that in.
Who sells the darkest fixture?
Yeah. No.
Well, turn the lights off, right?
No, we're talking about cutoff. We're talking about no light trespass, right? We're talking about the lighting boom that's coming down the pipeline now. This is a paradigm shift that people are going to want darkness, not light. And they're going to give money to the lighting industry. The richest people in the lighting industry are going to be the ones that can bring people into the dark, not the light.
Bring them into the dark.
Bring them into the dark. Yeah.
And when you're saying darkness, you're saying light distribution wise, or are you saying no lighting at all? Like turn the lights off.
Application by application, right?
Okay.
So when you're in a national or state park, total darkness.
Sure.
When you're on your street, the controls, when the street is empty, will have the lights cut off, very focused on the street, and very dim. And when the street becomes occupied, there'll be a slow rise. It's not going to flash on. There'll be a slow rising of that light to light up the street and the sidewalk a little bit more, but there'll be no light trespass into your home. Light will stay off your property. And so the citizens and the municipalities are going to say, we want to not trespass light onto our residents' properties. Our lighting needs to be on the street, on the sidewalk where it belongs. It needs to dim when nobody's there. And it needs to be controllable so that should there be an evening where we need to turn the lighting up and make it brighter because we need more light at night at that particular time for whatever's going on. There's a fire in the neighborhood. The firefighters just turn the lights up brighter or whatever they need to do for that moment of time. They'll be able to do it. But then they'll be able to return the area to darkness again. Homes and people, when people need to go to sleep at night, they'll be able to leave their windows open and not be offended and trespassed by the light. And so the people they're not going to pay for light. Light is easy. We know from Johnny Come Lately and the Lighting Marauders that anyone can smash an LED light up and get $200. Yeah, and an incentive from you know who. Right? From you know who. It'll be on their list. Right?
Yep.
It'll be on there.
So you're saying it's going to be darkness. So every fixture that's out there, basically, well, not everyone. There's going to be existing applications where you can retrofit these fixtures to make it dark. I mean, put a shield on.
Ooh, let's get going.
Controls.
Whatever. Yeah. Let's cook it up. Okay. Sauce it up. Yeah. Whatever we have to do to deliver darkness to people, we're going to do it. Mm-hmm. It's going to be the greatest lighting boom in the history of lighting booms.
Starting when? Right now.
Right now. I've already started it. Starving for darkness. People don't realize they're hungry for darkness. They don't realize it yet. They don't realize that. See, I just interviewed a guy on the other show that the interview is so crazy that we can't release it right away. It's too hot. I talked to you about it. I said, it can't come out. You're like, what are you talking about? We're doing an ad for it. No. This one can't come out. It's too hot. Because so here's what happens, okay? Have you ever been with someone who's having a psychotic episode?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Oftentimes people are triggered into a psychotic episode because they give a name to their pain, or they realize what it is all along that's been causing their emotional abuse. And once they realize it, that's when they have this psychotic episode. It's the realization of it. It's not the actual abuse that causes it. It's the digestion of the fact of where the source is, and you can't believe it. And so you go crazy because you've realized it, right? This person had a psychotic episode because he realized that he was being tortured by light trespass. It was going in his windows at night when everywhere he went was 5,000K hot blasters in his eyes. Everywhere he went, and he was driving to work in the dark. He was out, and it just was driving him absolutely crazy. And when he realized it, he had a psychotic episode. When he realized,
so real health effects of lighting is potentially darkness.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. People are going to start paying for darkness, my friend. They've never paid the lighting industry for darkness. We're going to have a darkness industry now. It's going to be called the darkness industry. Parallel industry. Parallel industry. Yeah, we're starting it now. It's over. Yeah. Let's do it.
Love it.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get rich. Yeah. That's right. We got to get rid of you-know-who and their list. Or they got to smarten up. One or the other.
I think it might be the latter. Yeah.
They got to smarten up. And they got to get their SHIT together. Because and you know what? They got to apologize. How about sorry? How about sorry? That's it. That's the one thing that I never understand from anybody is the unwillingness to admit you're wrong. The most wonderful thing in life you can do, if there's anything you can do that relieves you 100%, is to finally just say, we were wrong. We screwed up. We made a mistake. It needs to be fixed. My name is Michael Colligan, and I'm an alcoholic. Like, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That may possibly be true, actually.
It's like, are you confessing right now? No.
Not sure. I'm not ready for that yet, but I'm ready for darkness. And here's what I'm telling you guys out there. Lighting industry. Utilities. Consortiums. Put your hand up. Admit you're wrong. Admit you've damaged people. You've hurt people with these bad lights. And the irony of it is that you've charged them for it. You charged them for this. And it was all done in the name of environmentalism. You waved the flag of environmentalism as you did it, and it's a disaster. We need to admit it. We need to say we're sorry. I got blood on my hands. I'm Lady Macbeth. Just like you. Let's do it. Do it quick. The sooner we do it, the sooner we start to sell the other stuff, the darkness. The paradigm is shifting. And that's why we want to keep it easy. Yeah. Keep it easy. Light made easy. Always stay easy. It's so easy to say sorry when you screw up. But you'll never screw up when you go to KEYSTONETECH.com. That's right, KeystoneTech.com. That's always a good place to go. Light made easy, folks. Thanks for listening.